Hey, if you're looking for a laugh, we've got you covered. There's a 3-night comedy festival happening right here in Grand Rapids next month in September. It's called 3-Night Stand, a comedy festival, and it offers up the best of improv and stand-up from around the state. Two of those comedians joining us this morning on the couch to tell us more. We've got Alistair Watt and Katrina McEntee. Good morning, Mac.
Good morning.
Excuse me, Katrina and Alistair. Thanks for being here. And just so everyone knows, if we hear anything in the background, you also brought a friend with you.
Yes.
We did. We brought our 1-year-old son, Finian, with us.
And just in case Finian wants to say hi. Hi, Finian. How are you? Over there behind the cameras. So let's talk a little bit about this. Well, let's start. It's kind of a fringe event, right?
Yeah.
Fringe events that keep popping up, these little micro things that keep popping up. They're getting popular. Talk about this one.
Yep.
So it started as just a single comedy night about 2 years ago, and it's just kind of snowballed and blossomed into what you're seeing now, which is 3 different monthly shows and this Fringe Festival that we have coming up that Alistair put together almost all by himself.
Yeah.
I love how you put almost all by himself. We should put the almost in there, Alistair. Since you did most of the legwork here, talk about it.
Well, it kind of came by accident. I booked too many comedians on the same weekend, and then it's during our prize, and I was like, what can we do to give the audience something to do after our prize?
Okay.
A night event, a late night event.
Right.
So that's why we're kind of doing this series, a Thursday, Friday, Saturday night show, in hopes that next year that it might be a few more weeks longer, multi-venue throughout the city.
All right, so a la carte is turning into like a full menu. That's what it sounds like.
It very much is. Yeah, that was kind of our concept initially, was this broad kind of umbrella. We could do lots of different activities, events, work with the community, work with people, and yeah, it's just kind of taken on a life of its own ever since we started our first show at Sidebar, right down on Monroe next to Big O's.
Okay, let's talk about a little personal story here.
Yeah.
I mean, the McWatts that we have in front
yes.
of us. Because as a duo here, you're both comedians. So talk about your relationship and how you do this together.
It's a balancing act.
Yep.
Especially.
He's been a comedian ever since I've known him, and he really pushed me into comedy when we lived in Chicago. He signed me up against my will for an all-female stand-up class.
Oh, wow.
And that was like my first foray into doing stand-up, and I performed, in front of, I don't even know, 100 people maybe, blacked out, don't remember any of it. And I do all of the hosting and kind of like the hospitality portion of our events, and Alistair does the heavy lifting of the actual comedy.
Okay.
The booking, the finding venues, making the contracts with them, and articulating why this is important maybe for their venue to do. Because we're bringing 30 to 60 people that have never been to your restaurant or a space, and ideally they'll come back and enjoy it for not a comedy night.
I mean, Founders is a pretty good venue.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the beer right there.
It's right there.
Yeah. So we're talking East Side, local, all Michigan?
We have a few improvers coming from all the way Chicago, Second City Studies, and bringing some of that Chicago improv to Grand Rapids.
Excellent. So lay out all 3 nights then. So is it improv East Side then us? Is that how it's working?
Yeah. So Thursday night we're going to do improv takeover. We usually do stand-up nights, but I studied at Second City, and my favorite type of performing is improv. So we're going to do improv night with a couple local groups, and then have a headliner from Chicago. Friday night, we're doing an East Side takeover, so some of the best Detroit-style comics coming over here together and just gonna do the Founders show. And then Saturday night, it's gonna be a Legends showcase, and we're gonna feature 3 up-and-coming legends and then 2 local legends that have been part of the community since I've been doing stand-up since 2008.
Yeah, I think I saw Matt's picture on there.
Yeah.
He'll be around. Matt Lario, people know him. So let's talk tickets. Is it one ticket for all 3 nights, each night individually?
Each night is individual. Improv, since it's a Thursday, is only $15. And then the Friday, Saturday are going to be $20 pre-sale. If you want to get the cheap price, that's the time to do it. And then 25 day off.
All right, perfect. I can't wait to check this out. And hopefully an annual event keeps growing. I mean, you keep snowballing every single year. Yeah. So let's see if we can make this bigger. 3-night stand, a micro comedy Fringe Festival. I love it. September 18th through the 20th. It's in the Centennial Room at Founders. I mean, you're not going to get much better of a venue. So picturesque, and the taps are flowing. 9 p.m. on Thursday for your improv, 10 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays for your East Side, and then the Legends take over. You can get more at a la carte gr.com. Thanks for the time this morning.
Thank you.